What do you think some of the surprises will be of you didn't realize it reached that far?
I think the biggest systemic mistake in thinking people are making right now is they're like, all right, maybe I was skeptical, but this language model thing is really going to work, and sure, like images, video too, but it's not going to be generating net new knowledge for humanity. It's just going to do what other people have done, and that's still great. That's still brings the marginal cost of intelligence very low. It's not going to go create fundamentally new. It's not going to go cure cancer. It's not going to add to the sum total of human scientific knowledge, and that is what I think will turn out to be wrong. That most surprises the current experts in the field.
Yeah, so as you know, the past few days, the world of AI, especially OpenAI, has been a tornado lately. So we've heard the news of Sam Altman's firing, and not only did that blindside the general public, it also blindsided the users of ChatGPT and even Microsoft. They weren't aware of the firing until the day it happened. Not only did it piss them off, but it also pissed off the investors. A lot of people were wondering if it was a hostile takeover, and it has led to an influx of news stories as well as memes and posts on Twitter. I'll give my thoughts on all of this, but first I'm going to do a quick recap, and we're going to have to pull out the PowerPoints for this one because otherwise it might get confusing. On Thursday, November 16th, the day before the news broke out, Sam Altman was called for a meeting on Friday afternoon the next day by board members of OpenAI, including Ilya Sutskever. So on Friday, November 17th, Sam was fired after the noon call. Brockman, who's the chairman and co-founder of OpenAI, was demoted through text message the same day. Unsurprisingly, Brockman was unhappy with those events and resigned. Shortly after, 3 senior OpenAI researchers, including Director of Research and Head of Preparedness, quit in response to this. On Saturday, November 18th, OpenAI COO Brad Lightcap expressed surprise over the Friday announcement. He mentioned there were going to be ongoing discussions with the board about those decisions. He clarified that it wasn't due to misconduct or finances or safety or security. He acknowledged communication issues between Sam and the board and shared concerns about the process. He also promised updates when possible. By this point, based on the Twitter threads, Sam Altman was already planning a new venture, with Brockman expected to join him on those efforts. With all this going on, investors were putting pressure on the board, and at that point, the board began waffling. Here you can see him visiting OpenAI with a guest pass and trolling a little bit on Twitter, saying, "This is the last time I'll ever wear one of these." On Sunday, November 19th, Altman joined Microsoft, and 650 of OpenAI's 770 employees have threatened to resign at this point. Amidst the chaos, Emmett Shear was hired as its new CEO, and Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella announces that Sam and Brockman will join Microsoft, and he opened the spot for all OpenAI employees to join on Microsoft. On Monday, November 20th, Ilya speaks again and expresses regret. "I deeply regret my participation in the board's actions. I never intended to harm OpenAI. I love everything we built together, and I will do everything I can to reunite the company," in this tweet. At this point, more employees are threatening to quit, with 700 out of the 778 now signing a letter for the board to resign or they will quit. So at this point, we hear that Sam might return, but 2 more board members are needed for this to happen. On Tuesday, November 21st, controversial rumors began forming from Elon about a post on GitHub allegedly from ex-OpenAI employees alleging that Sam and Greg had abused their power. However, that is just a rumor, so we don't know since that has not been confirmed or denied. At this point, up to 738 of the employees are threatening to quit. Emmett Shear says he will quit if the board doesn't explain why Altman was fired, as there's still been no explanations. There's been quietness and confusion for everyone involved. It also comes to light that board member Helen Toner had written a paper critical of OpenAI and positive about Anthropic. She had possibly colluded to oust Altman. She was also on the effective altruism side, which possibly wanted to slow down the progress of AI. On Wednesday, November 22nd, Altman returned to OpenAI, and the Microsoft CEO shared his thoughts on Twitter. Now onto my thoughts. I think there are two main problems that caused this whole thing to blow up. First is interpersonal struggles, where people of competing thoughts and competing ideas and competing interests clash together. The second is the conflict between effective altruism and effective accelerationism. And in the spirit of AI, I'll show you the snippet I made with AI voice, and you can tell me what you think.
Effective altruists focus on using AI for the greater good, aiming to ensure that the development and application of AI technologies like ChatGPT benefit humanity. They are concerned with the ethical implications of AI, such as reducing harm, preventing biases, and ensuring that AI is used to address significant societal challenges. For ChatGPT, this might mean emphasizing its role in education, healthcare, and other areas where it can have a positive impact on society. They are also concerned with AI destroying humanity. However, this thinking also results in slowed development, which can also slow down medical discoveries, solutions to climate change, and slowing down of free and open source software. There is also the risk of regulatory capture and concentration of power. Effective accelerationists, on the other hand, advocate for rapidly advancing AI technology, pushing for quicker development and deployment. They believe that accelerating AI progress, including the evolution of models like ChatGPT, can lead to significant technological breakthroughs and societal advancements such as curing diseases, extending health span, and brain-machine interfaces. This faction might focus on pushing the boundaries of AI capabilities and advocating for fewer restrictions on AI development, with the expectation that rapid progress will bring about broader benefits. With this approach and thinking, there is also risk of disruption due to pushing things to zero fast or the misalignment of AI.
When it comes to interpersonal struggles and possible conflicts of interests, people have been suspicious because Adam D'Angelo is on the board of Quora, who are also planning to let users create their own chatbots. But OpenAI came out with a similar feature not too long ago after their Dev Day announcements, allowing users to create their own customized personal GPTs. This whole event, regardless of who was right and who was wrong, and whether Sam Altman firing was good or bad, has made me question and should make people question whether a big company should have all the power to make all these decisions, and if a centralized source could align AI when they can't even align their own people correctly. The infighting wasn't handled maturely and seemed to be hectic and chaotic. Perhaps an adult conversation or some kind of negotiation or compromise could have worked instead. It's also curious that this happens shortly after OpenAI researchers warned the board of an AI breakthrough ahead of this CEO ouster. I will talk about this more on this next video as I gather research, but apparently it's called Q-Star, and it was able to reason in ways that was previously not possible. For now, I will head out and then I will start looking at this and making a video about Q-Star next time and where I think this might possibly fit into all of this. Alright, peace out and take care. Bye for now.
That's still like brings the marginal cost of intelligence very low. It's not going to go like create fundamentally new, it's not going to go cure cancer. It's not going to add to the sum total of human science and technology. And that is what I think will turn out to be wrong that most surprises the current experts in the field.